Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Millibro. Welcome to Flesh of the Killer, the next in the ... line of the Killer games. Yeah, sure. I don't know who any of these people are, so this really confirms to me that I've been playing these games in the wrong order, which I knew from the last episode. I'm not gonna let that deter me because they didn't give me a list. Whatever. I'm about to be in this Fraggle box. It's like Fraggle Rock, except it's a box, so it's kind of great. It's kind of a win-win. Whatever. The coast is clear. Stop treading on my road. Why are we dressed like this though, man? all right. I'll follow you guys. Normally we just get like thrown into this. There's no real explanation, and I see this game is no different. So whatever, I guess. Hurry up with that light. Execute Omega Tactics. Yeah, stop yelling at BB. BB doesn't know what the fuck's going on. She's just a confused yellow blob Simpson thing. Can't believe there's no security so far. If I had stored stuff here, I'd be irate. I mean, but like, it's just we're robbing a museum, I guess. Or there's just random fucking stairs, or there's just sorry, not random stairs, random statues. Sailor, we're too conspicuous out here. You were the one who insisted we all dress this way? What the fuck are we even meant to be? I thought more of these statues would have heads. That's why we're disguised as virtues. To blend in, obviously. What? Which virtues? See, there's Dusty, Gumbo, Jurisprudence, that one with hair. Don't ask questions. They really went all out. I thought this place was meant to be a secret. Well, I mean, you know, it's secret-y, I guess. Is this meant to be Hercules? He looks a little off-brand. Kind of looks like my neighbor throwing hands with a fucking dog. Well, a fish dog. It's probably one of the donors. Being portrayed as a god is probably... Being portrayed as a god is one of the traditional benefits of art's patronage. If either of you want Hercules Sona, let me know. I'm friends with a guy online. I don't want to know how any of that came up. No unauthorized access. Whoops. Guess we should just head home. I saved for weeks for that big freight. Well, the stupid golden elevators cordoned off. What we want should be right down the stairs. What do we want exactly? It's here. I knew it would be here. Hands? Who wants to throw some fucking hands? Great. Museum of Moral Art. The legends are true. Do the lead-in that we talked about. On X March Quadruple X, an expedition was assembled to confirm the existence of an urban legend. In a tax-exempt free port just outside the city, artworks are being stored for display in a private museum. Here to shine light on the murkier than normal corner of the art world are representatives of all major fields: Max, photography; Claude, art history; Ray, relational aesthetics; BB, Zines. All findings to be submitted as end-of-term group assignment for community college. 20 credits. Well, I hate to end up. This place is really swish. I can feel my culture level rising just from walking around. There's always paintings have a vanitous theme and homage to the erotic skull art of yesteryear. The catalog modestly lists assembled masterpieces: skull with ball, skull with fruit basket, skull with flesh. That's just people. A devastating rebuke to the vanity. Rebuck? Whatever. I'm having a question. How many of these are there? Too fucking many. Tasteful plaque acknowledges the tax-deductible charity donations from the Zacklers, an opioid industry fame. What? They changed the name to seem relatable. The younger jury's great. World O Skulls by M2 Lot. Yeah, I guess it's good fun to have a theme. Honestly, yeah, I would have never guessed that. Apparently Moral Art is going through a boom period right now on account of all the murders. Who says there's no ethical way to make money? I wonder how much all of these are worth. Probably at least $10. Wash your hands. I mean, this was really appropriate the last few years. Is Certificates of provenance hang discreetly on the walls to let you know you're not being imbued with any counterfeit morals. Some of these countries were taken. Some of the countries these were taken from no longer exist. I'm struggling on words. I'm really sorry. The canvases all come pre-enclosed in little Ziploc wrapping to prevent scuffs during trades and resales. The little touches are always what you're paying for. Clowns regard me from the north, south, east, and west. I guess this place is enough. It's still enough of a tradition museum to have a cursed feeling children's recreation area. Hey, BB, check it out. It's a collection of children's books. Illustrations. Here's 4 children and Lamassu. At least it's not Zamasu, I guess. Is that the one where they get hit by a truck on entering puberty? I hope so. That sounds amazing. I'd look at that painting. This one looks familiar. Isn't this Pleasant Child and Horrible Child? My favorite was always the Horrible Child. Yeah, you look like your favorite would always be the Horrible Child. No comment on the puzzle fucking floor, the puzzle piece floor. Looks like you need a pass to get through, but you're able to pick locks, right? Why would you think that? Not really answering my question. Why would you think that? So I need a pass for that. Must admit, I could get used to a museum without any crowds. Even the security seems very discreet. I could really believe we're the only people living in here. Well, I guess I missed this other door, so maybe there's a pass near. I always thought art had to be stored cold, but the air in here is tropical and humid. Like being in a reptile house. Maybe they're trying out a new technique. Mistrust the stranger. That's just a good life lesson, I feel. Look over stranger. Who is there? A stranger. Hand taps your shoulder. It's the stranger. Ah, all the hits. The modern classics, dude. Wandering around these paintings is making me more moral. Maybe they make you sign a waiver if you work here just in case. Hey, I recognize this. Klopstock's 3 Hours impaling a naked woman on a sword. Oh, a classic. I love that one. Oh, I hate these ones. There was a print in my bedroom when I was a kid. I always thought the elephant changed position a bit whenever I looked the other way. It's like those eyes that always follow you. God, I can't get over my friends or classmates or whatever you guys are. They're creeping me the fuck out. I thought they were weird. What are they even meant to represent? The story that if you hold your hand out to an elephant, it will place its paw softly on yours and look you dead in the eye. Creepy. Super creepy. If you're a good person, it will say, please shake your hand, but if you're a bad person, it will stomp down and maim you instantly. I used to have nightmares about it. What's moral to an elephant? Peanuts. Anyway, Claus says it's probably just a metaphor for man's dominion over the earth or something. Yeah, no, I definitely have also heard about the elephant murdering people. Sign on the wall announces that this is the Hall of Morally Improving Mechanics. How about they at least rinse these things before a display? Hey, man. Cool. New media. This one is a cabinet for Wanpakadu Dead Wife, the new video game that makes you cry from medium amateur Joe Grown. How many dead wives can you collect? I think my top score is 8. That is 8 more dead wives than I've ever collected. I definitely can't show this. There's boobs in that. I definitely cannot show that. I think I did it in the last episode, and I don't think I was supposed to, but I forgot to blur it out. But it's art, so that's my argument. It's art. Melody Animal by MT Law. The Plythe is empty. Isn't this kind of conceptual gesture a little played out? I mean, it's art, dude. This part feels like the storage area, but for pieces that were insufficiently good or insufficiently moral, or what? Haven't I seen these before? Oh, also I found the key card. Or are some haphazard paintings of people in security uniforms smiling and playing the harp. Well, at least I can see why these didn't make the cut. Well, if they're second, oh, cool. Maybe they're trying to overcome. Maybe they were overcome by aesthetic effort. Man. Sorted machines for moral instruction creak and sway with the closing of the door seem to watch me. I guess there are computers to do this stuff now, though. Where are my friends at? Where'd my friend go? Friendo? Nice, you're still in here? Why is everything all knocked out? This is exactly why I prefer to go off by myself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, this seems good. I'm definitely gonna find me an elephant. My son Medica gets used to mint. Okay, it's the same comment as before. I need no worries about writing this shit down, you know, just in case. A boom period right now with all the murders. Great. I'm glad there's no other comments on anything. I'm just gonna keep going this way, I guess. Great. I will say the main thing I hate about these games is there's just so much reading. And it's like all that I do is I just fucking read. Honoring the immutable Empty Lot, they shared a lot of paintings of this guy. Ever since his first appearance, Empty Lot was recognized as one of the leading lights in neo-moral art. Cool. His work includes refreshing updates on all classic motifs. Knife safety, don't wake Papa, repayment of debt, a cynical age was won over, a new by elegance of these simple but lasting moral themes. The classic life lessons. This one's my favorite though. I call it Skull Over Penis. Really, it's a modern classic. So what happened to him? Well, he's eventually arrested for eating a woman, but that doesn't mean his work taught us nothing. Yeah, it taught us to eat people. Yum yum, people. Excuse you, I have this Resident Evil door to go through. Stanley isn't putting on a moral art museum inside of Freeport kind of a mixed message. Well, traditionally, taxation counts as a political issue rather than a moral one. Trespassing, that one's actually moral again. These things get you coming and going with, these really get you coming and going. It smells rank in here. I wonder if this is some secret kind of art preservation strategy. Yeah, learning. Susanna and the Stranglers. Hey, a new empty loft. I never heard of that one. I wonder if this was found after his death. Oh, the paint is still wet, and I think I found Mr. Loft, and there's paint on the ground. So I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Loft over here. Hey, Mr. Loft. I thought we were just just leave this guy to me. Okay. Gonna get you, man. I was #1 delinquent in my hands over screw reading group. And he's dead. Ooh, and he's dead, and we're off. We're off. We're off. My friend's dead. My friend's dead. Oh, my friend is dead. Oh, my friend is dead. Oh, my friend is dead. I can't see shit. God fucking damn you. Hey, man. Sir? 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 You are right my goddamn way. She's looking at me like, get a load of this shit. I'll be right back. I gotta play through this again. I'll be right back. Okay, here I was again roughly before I got stuck. I think I'm supposed to die to the dude, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that, because that's a pretty standard thing to happen in these games. Is just kind of like you run away, but it's actually death. So I'm just gonna go with that one. I was gonna go with that one, or I can go around him. Hey man, can you Oh, I became art with a butt behind me. That is just very clearly a butt. Why am I holding a vase? Sure, there's a good reason in this, the best of all possible worlds, but I better go now. There are 88,000 more rooms in the Pantheon to see. God damn. I don't know if getting killed is like a mandatory thing, but I don't know if this game has like branching paths. So I'm gonna go with the murder. Such poignance and elegance is what makes these statues. How beautiful in every respect. It makes me want to scream, and I don't know why. I guess that's what they mean by disinterested contemplation. Shake hands, shake hands. No, well, although everything here is beautiful and classical as can be, I'm starting to feel a little unease. I don't remember how I got in here, and there seems to be no exits. What's making that sound? Oh, it might be him. Nice hands. Ooh. I just fell out of a painting. I prefer not to think about that right now. I just want to escape from the museum before I end up in an award-winning traveling corpse exhibition. There's Max and Ray, but the paintings are too high for me to go up by myself. I hope they're trapped in better visions of the good than I was, at least. Samesies, though. Bro, I've always wanted to be art. Wet paint mixed into multicolored sludge drips down the walls, and inscrutable moral tableaux. Ah. Bloppy, misshapen pseudo-BBs grin back at me from all the walls holding tennis rackets, tiny dogs, frozen images of my own best life. Did I escape in the middle of conversion to a moral icon? Of a moral icon? To a moral icon? Nobody knows. Not even I. Smiling reflections reach towards me from every side. For a second, I want to climb back into the canvas, and maybe all that stops me is a deep desire to remain annoying instead. This door is just a painting of a door. Ah, shit. This is a different pain world. The air here feels less reverent, thick with smoke and a smell like raw eggs. I like the other one better. This is probably the evil side. In their filthy cave outside the good, there lurk the strangers, waiting to commit unspeakable crimes for unintelligible reasons. They watch me but make no move to chase, busy haunting the doors of the ideal. Well, sounds good to me, honestly. That does kind of sound like my ideal. Oh, and I'm out. Part of the Freeport's executive suite, the managers hang upon the walls, meaning ex-cops and art world toadies locked in a moral display. Well, that sounds good to me. I don't know what you're complaining about. Let me just, can I unmask this? Over here are pictures of the board of directors, anonymous to protect the safety of the city's leading families. So the glowing red eyes are sort of familiar. Ah, classic executive stuff, dude. Little display of corporate promo materials. They're looking extremely unread. The horrible murders of the city have driven a renewed interest in moral ideals to protect existing investment. A vault, a marvelous vault. Secure the eternal verities from tax responsibilities. There's some comfort to know that even when everybody is dead, morality can last forever. Not yet. No, wait a minute, BB, is that you? Claude, it's me. I'm glad you're all right. I wasn't sure whether or not you, were you whipping yourself with what looks like a security lanyard? Well, the thing that got Ray was some kind of morality robot, right? Thought maybe if the rest of us, like, repented and tried to adopt its teachings. I'm not taking moral lessons from a mechanical lion. It hasn't even been elected. How come nobody in this town can go 10 minutes without starting a cult? We'll find Ray and Max quick and then vamoose. I thought they'd been turned to paintings. Honestly, it's pretty good. More paintings. I wonder if being trapped inside these things is some kind of ironic punishment for trespassing in the museum. I mean, I can believe that, I guess. Ooh. Hey there, Mr. Dude. Probably won't murder us, right? Most moral outlooks come down pretty hard on that. If I could have morals, I don't think we understand them. Back away and don't make eye contact. Okay. Okay, no problem. That's chase music. That's supposed to be chase music. Well, I'm not gonna read that about the art. It's probably not very helpful at this point. He's crazy. I'm gonna put canvases in here. We're all stripped bare, except for that one. Can I walk into you? Probably can walk into you. And off I go. It smells like drying blood. Flowers stalks are shaking in the lack of wind. Somebody's looking at me. I can't see. Somebody's looking to eat me. The garden is well tended, but not for me. I can glimpse the rightful owner stalking through the grass. I know there are more lions since I can't see them. Something close is licking blood from its jaws. Cool. It's not hot here, but it's close, and without realizing I'm covered in sweat, plastering my hair down and falling in my eyes. My back is sore. I realized I've been tensing it, waiting for the pounce. Same. What's that, dudes? I thought the elephant got you. And we're all waiting to die. Good. I wonder what happens when you die here. Do you become another moral prop, like all the vases, cherubs, bowls of fruit, circulating endlessly from painting to painting? So you think the line just responds to moral iconography without knowing what any of it means? Just mechanical pattern recognition? Yeah, I mean, why not? Whatever this fucking thing is. I still don't know what this thing's supposed to be other than creepy. Saya, greetings. You're just in time for the opening act of an instructive moral play. Would you like to sit in on the first act? Verily, esteemed parent, with courtesy and desire for self-betterment, I ask thee, what is it that is best in life? Pry thee, son. Deference to duly constituted authority is the first step on the path of wisdom. The most important thing of all, wash your hands. Wasn't that beautiful? Perhaps with patience and compassion, one may someday— now, Ray, now! Horrible child. Beat his ass. Beat its ass. How long does it take to beat a robot to death? The answer may surprise you. Beautiful. Despite everything, I still find myself drawn to these portraits of the good. The right side congealed into an insert, to an inert and frozen object world, safe from the back and forth of creaturely existence. Snapshots from a place as alien to us as the canyons of Mars. Wait, for real, dude? Fuck art. Before leaving, we took stock. There wasn't much left standing in the free port where the line had passed. I was sort of worried we'd accidentally wiped out the international art market in the tumult, but according to the papers, the paintings continued to be bought and sold as though nothing had changed. Indeed, Lot's influence continued to spread. There was even a children's cartoon to better convey his moral teachings in contemporary form. This adaptation was mostly known for the volume and variety of pornographic fan art inspired. That is enough of that for one day. Jesus Christ.